Hey, howdy. And welcome to what I'm pretty sure is going to be the finale. If I have to assume, I'm just gonna keep playing until I reach the end. Because I think past a certain point, it's all cutscenes. This entire situation is kind of hilarious, though. Because, to be perfectly honest... Okay, the little alpaca on top of the tree is actually kind of cute. To be perfectly honest, I like to use YouTube videos as a sleep aid. And that's kind of half the reason why I've been making these videos. It's like the subscribers and everything. I'm very grateful that people are here and for some reason quite like my content. Thank you for that. But frankly, the main reason why I'm doing this is just so that I have something to help me sleep. And I feel like in that regard, this is going to be amazing for that. God, those really are JPEGs of basketballs, huh? I'm taking this home with me. Does it let me bring them through doors? It does not. That's sad. Alright, so... I become privy to some information. Also, his mom is just gone again. Become privy to some information that apparently the final boss is entirely scripted. So there's nothing stopping me from just going to the mine dungeon over and over and over again. And then, you know, bringing on the end times because it doesn't matter. All that talk about, oh, we can stop the end of the world if we try, it's bullshit. It's all bullshit. Unless it got radically changed, it's all bullshit. The final boss is scripted. Now, granted, the version that the guide that I've been reading is just like a way to lead me along and help me solve the puzzles that were a bit obtuse. Covered the 1.0 version, but to my understanding, it is basically accurate. There's like little things here and there that are different, specifically with regards to the golden alpaca and the sewer area. But I actually didn't read this guide until like near the end of Vela's mine dungeon. So I didn't actually... I gotta read what the guy says about the golden alpaca because it's probably hilarious. But I'll leave a link to it because it's a good guide. I mean, it's not a very informative guide, I'll be real. It's more just entertaining.
Between the end of that strange winter and the approach of New Year, my life went on without change. Day would dawn and I would repeat my alternation of spending time with my friends and honing my powers in the mine dungeon. It rained a lot last month. December's uncharacteristically warm, sweaty days only added to the anxiety I was feeling about New Year's Eve. Aside from the weather, there was hardly anything to distinguish one day from the next. Each day we trained, we hung out, we read the newspapers, we read about deaths, shootings, kidnappings, bombings. I worked at concentrating my attention on the real and useful. Even with all my friends with me, every now and then I would feel a violent stab of loneliness. The very water I drank, the very air I breathed, would feel like long, sharp needles. I could hear the roots of loneliness creeping through me when the world was hushed at 4 o'clock in the morning. Christmas was coming. And then, in a few days, the world might end. Could I really be the end? I was starting to love the world so much. All of my friends, my mom, even my sister. Everyone seemed so much more special when I realized how easily they could be lost.
And the other thing about the guy that's very interesting, and this was also I also noticed this when I was watching Holly and Socks play YIIK on Socks' stream, or I suppose Holly wasn't playing. Holly was just watching. Socks was the one that was playing and was suffering. I've been surprisingly kind to this game. There's so many things that I could comment on. Like, so many wide-reaching issues that this game consistently has. Like, one that I saw brought up in the guide that I didn't even consider that is a massive problem and a massive flaw in the story and an abhorrent thing is all the characters seemingly just forgiving Alex unconditionally, no matter what happens. And still remaining friends with him for some unforeseen reason. Because he's a shitty person to every single one of them. To Vela, to Rory especially, to Michael. Not really to Chandra and Claudio, but he hasn't known either of them for very long. But to go from that to just saying, like, yeah, I forgive you. Because the end of the world is coming. It feels very, like, feels very gross, and it also prevents Alex from growing as a character at all. He's gone for 5 days without telling anyone, and he barely gets a "where were you?" The only person that's mad that he's gone is Vela. Out of the entire group. And Vela is the only person that would understand, Vela is like the person that has the highest chance to understand why he was gone. It's just, why? And also, there's the whole factor of the Essentia. A whole character that kind of just serves as Alex's super maid for most of this part of the game. It's just like, oh, I love you, Alex. I'll do anything for you. I'll forgive all of your flaws. All the times that you abused me in past lives, I'll overlook that because I love you. It's so gross. I'm willing to believe that people can change over time, but oh, God. That's so nasty. To give the implication that he is the horribly abusive person that led to Vela leaving her reality, and then immediately turning on a heel and saying, "Oh, by the way, I still love you." It's so fucked.
I thought I'd heard sleigh bells far away, like the background of a Christmas song. Chimes, maybe? A church? I sat up in the bed and felt for my panda. He was still asleep. He slept more soundly than I did these days. I sat still and listened hard, but the only sound I could hear was the faint, dry thumping of my own heart. Months ago, I hated when my heart raced. It either meant I was nervous, or I had been forced to exercise against my will. That's changed. With all the time I've spent training in the mind dungeon, everything feels clear. My mind, my muscles, everything was coming into focus. I lived for the moments when I could feel my heart beat. I became excited for every pump forcing blood through my body. I felt alive. I was going to hold on to this feeling as long as I could. Where did that music come from? Maybe I'd been dreaming after all. I thought back to earlier in the summer. I used to dream all the time, but lately my dreams were fevered and confused. I missed when I dreamed of the Essentia 2000. I wondered where she was. Where did she go at night? Why didn't she ever stay with me? Where do transdimensional androids go at night? Panda, wake up. Panda.
Okay, they have a chance to make a joke, do androids dream of electric sheep, and they are definitely not gonna make it.
What time is it?
4 a.m.
What's wrong? Is the house on fire?
No. Where do you think the Essentia 2000 goes at night?
Probably to stay over a hotter guy's house.
You think so? Think she has an android boyfriend out there somewhere?
Yes, probably. Go back to sleep and dream of metal sheep.
Close enough.
Hey, so, look, I gotta go away for a while.
Oh, the face is screwed up in this window.
Hey, so,
The other thing that came up that
gotta go.
I also kind of agree with is
I don't know when I'm coming back.
there's sort of this intent to be like Persona, especially here. There's this intent to be like Persona that just suddenly, at the drop of a hat, Alex goes from not caring about these people at all
Gotta go.
to now
I don't know when I'm coming back.
basically forming social links with them. I don't fully agree with that take, but I definitely understand where they were coming from.
Hey, so,
It does feel very jarring.
Merry Christmas, guys!
See? It's like, I get it.
Wow, I can't believe another year is almost over.
It is hilarious that Michael is just exactly this. Michael is exactly the same, but he's floating, and he has slightly more distant dialogue. Other than that, he is identical. That's so funny.
So, are we gonna do gifts or what?
Where's the Essentia 2000?
I guess she ain't much of a holiday person. Well, I called all her gifts.
Would any of you like to hear a Christmas story?
Uh-oh.
Sure, why not?
For Christmas 1996, my mother got my dad a computer. It was a really good one, too. He used to do all of his writing on a word processor. The ones with the really tiny screens where you can see 7 or 8 lines max. So anyway, my dad unboxes it and freaks out. He was so excited. And you know, I fell in love with it right away. Whenever my dad left the house, I'd get on the computer and play games, browse the internet. In '98, for Christmas, they got me my own computer. No one else has their own computer. It was amazing. I made a friend online. Together, we founded Honest of 1999. You want to hear the really funny part? When I went and lived all of my parallel lives, I was him. I was on a computer, talking to me. Now tell me, how the hell can a computer connect to a chat room that is in another reality? Something is screwed up here, guys.
Michael, now might not be the time to talk about this.
Dude, this might be our last Christmas together. Or ever. And you want to waste it talking about this?
You guys have to tell me you've noticed it too. Do you honestly feel like things are the same as they were 2 months ago? 2 years ago?
Dude, things change. That's like...
You're all intentionally not seeing it! The very fabric of everything has changed! It's like one day we were cotton, and today we're made out of metal! Things are so different!
Can you give us an example, Michael?
Okay. Why the hell haven't any of you asked why the entities were driving the android around? So what? We save her when we just forget about it? Why was she in the van in the first place? Bella, you said it yourself. Soul survivors do not kidnap people. They didn't kidnap Sammy, and they didn't take the Essentia hostage. Something is weird here. It's like strange things are happening all around us, and only I'm actually noticing it!
Look, we just need to find the Essentia 2000 and ask her how her body ended up in the van. It's that simple. Let's finish opening up gifts. Tomorrow, we can sort this out.
That's what we did. We exchanged gifts. But I was with Michael on this one. Something was wrong when I couldn't place my finger on it. I wondered if this was how people with dying family members felt. A sense of dread. But it wasn't a sense of dread I was feeling. It was a loss of self. A complete dissolve of everything I had ever known. The only thing that was a step beyond death. When people die, Reality, the color of the sky, the sound of the trees, your memories, all remain the same. This was different. This was beyond unusual.
It is very funny that, like, very intense conversation happening while freaking, generic Christmas song playing in the background. Why am I blanking on the name of it?
Oh, the face is screwed up in this other duck.
Hark the Herald Angels Sing, that's the name of it.
Go away for a while. I don't know when I'm coming back. Yeah.
Oh, the face is screwed up in this other duck.
I forgot. The reason why I forgot the name is because it's kind of a stupid name.
Hey, so look, I gotta go away for a while.
It's one of those songs where they're just like, yeah, what do we call it? Let's just take the first line. Let's just take the first line, and that's the title.
Might be tough, but crap, I'm telling
Oh, the face is screwed up in this other duck.
We're getting closer.
I gotta go away for a while.
I do find it very funny that I'm, in this way, I am also,
Things will be fine.
I'm forsaking my sense of material goods with regards to this game, because I already know that no matter what I do, it's scripted. So it doesn't matter what I do.
I gotta go away for a while.
So I am just wasting. I'll save in an extra file just in case. I don't know. It's not like I'm doing. It's not like I'm doing alternate endings or anything.
Oh, the face is screwed up in this other duck.
Here we go. Happy New Year's Eve!
Hi, Alex. It's me. So, haven't you asked yourself the question yet? You know, the important one.
Who is this?
I'm surprised we haven't gotten the answer to that yet. I'm going to assume that's just Alex. Or another Alex, I suppose.
Hi, Alex. It's Sammy. Have you been taking care of my cat?
Sammy? Where are you?
Huh.
Son,
Dad?
where the hell have you been? We were worried sick about you. You said you were just going to bike to Justin's house. Claudio and your mom are freaking out.
Dad!
Did you figure out the question?
What is go screw yourself?
Hey, Alex. Did you remember to pick up my cat from the dry cleaners?
This is kind of eerie. I quite like this. There we go.
Hey, it's Chandra. Have you seen my camera? I've had the weirdest dreams. I've been dreaming that I'm a boy. Dreaming that I'm a boy. That dreaming boy, I am that boy dreaming. Isn't that funny? What is that?
Hey Alex, it's your mom. When are you coming home? Claudio's waiting for you to watch some cartoons.
How... Okay, this is quite interesting. How long is this going to go on for? How long can this go on?
Hey Alex, it's Michael. Have you seen my hula hoop or my headphones? Also, I've been thinking about changing my hair. It's getting so big. Hey! Alex! Help me! I'm stuck in the mine dungeon! What is happening to me?
Michael!
Good shit. Good shit. Okay.
Hey Alex, it's Sammy again. I can't find you. Where did you go? You left me at the elevator and you vanished into the crowd. Why do you always disappear on me like that? You know how much I hate that.
Good shit.
Ooh, who were you on the phone with last night?
Like 8 different people, Morgana. Don't ask.
I don't even know. Didn't I dream that? Man, I wish I dreamed that.
Talk it out. Why do you think you were getting all those strange calls?
I have no idea, but Panda, have you noticed how weird things have been?
You mean with all the soul survivors, androids, and long-haired punk kids you've been rolling with lately?
No, even before that.
When do you think it started?
Well, I guess around the time I came home from school, for starters. And I know this could be just a coincidence, but I didn't see my mom for weeks. When I finally did, she'd changed, and I found myself saying some really bratty things.
Mostly normal.
No, it wasn't. Something is weird. Where's my dad been? Don't you remember? My dad worked for Pacific Chime. Not my mom. No, my mom worked for Moon Macro Systems. They met at that programming convention. When did my mom start working for Pacific Chime?
You don't have a dad.
Yeah, I do. Of course I do. Everyone has a dad.
Then where is he?
And then Michael. When did Michael move back to Frankton?
Didn't Michael move away when he was 10?
When did he move away? Michael. 19, a tall, witty, brown-haired white guy. He was a few years younger than me, but I never felt like there was much of an age gap when we hung out. The summer he moved to town, we spent a lot of time together. It was back when my sister and I would spend the days outside until the sun went down, counting the accomplishments of those summer days based on the number of mosquito bites and caught fireflies. Michael had moved to the area when he was 12, 1991. The year Michael Stife of REM sang Losing My Religion. It was a peaceful green street at that time. Not a single thing to claim your attention. A handful of little white houses with a few fences, a stream full of crayfish, a 2-lane road they pretended was a highway. Barely a yawn of a shopping center. That was it. Most houses had maple trees planted in the yard and brand new, not yet beaten fences. And there were all those giant billboards advertising the mall they'd be building right off of 82. The house he moved into was a mid-century model style, built sometime around the late 80s. The exterior, painted in 3 shades of green, had faded handsomely in the sun and wind and rain to blend in perfectly with the surrounding countryside. There was a huge yard, and in it several stands of trees and a small pond. There was a quaint little octagonal arbor in amongst the trees that had been used as a studio. Its bay windows hung with lace curtains, faded into a nondescript color. Down by the pond, daffodils were in brightest bloom, and every morning birds came to bathe. The first owner of the house, also its designer, had been an elderly oil painter. But his lungs gave out on him and he died the winter before Michael moved in. That was in 1990, the year Billy Joel sang We Didn't Start the Fire. Michael was my best friend until I was... Didn't he move when I was 12? When did he move back to Frankton?
Why is Michael back in Frankton? Didn't they move to Canada when his dad got that publishing deal?
He sold his house, right? Didn't a cute girl move in there?
Come to think of it, didn't you and Michael have a falling out? He moved away, you went to hang out with him, and he had given you the wrong address or something like that?
Yeah, sort of. He had me meet him at a mall near his house, and when I got there, he never showed up. That was the last I heard of him.
You should go ask him.
What time is it?
I don't know.
It's dark outside.
The clock says it's 8 a.m. Weren't you going to meet your friends to head to the city at 8:30?
Shit. Okay, let's get going.
This is pretty sick. But again, the question remains, why did it take so long to do anything that was at least somewhat interesting?
Alex, dear, the little girl next door who moved into Michael's house was looking for you.
Dad?
That's my name. Unless you can think of a better one. Maybe something with more shimmer, like Antonio van Engelstandel.
Where's Mom?
That never gets old.
Oh fuck, it's Ib. Oh wait, this is actually really cool. Hell yeah, cool visuals finally. Or finally. Cool things. God, this is actually fucking cool.
Hey, man. What took you so long to get here? We've been waiting here forever.
What's going on?
We're going to see the ball drop in the city. Duh.
We've been planning this forever.
You okay, dude? You look terrible.
Yeah, maybe you should sit in the back seat, far away from me in case you barf.
Seriously, are you okay?
Yeah. Let's get going.
Man, tonight we are gonna party like it's 1999! Man, I can't wait to kick off the new millennium in style!
I can't remember the last time I did something fun for the new year.
We should leave now if we want to get shopping in before the new year.
How can you even think about shopping? Wasn't it just Christmas?
Exactly! All the best stuff is on sale now!
Based. Not a word from Essentia.
As we drove to the city, I knew something was wrong. Looking around at my friends, I felt as if I was looking at poorly drawn pictures of them, where the artist's crude abilities had just barely captured enough of their essence to show me who they were supposed to be. I looked back. Something had been wrong for a while now. Why did I feel like this? Why was it that when I looked at Vela, I felt as if I was looking at someone else altogether? When I looked at Proto-Michael, I felt like I was looking at a beautiful image that was stained. His features were too rounded. Claudio, Chandra, how are they even talking? I looked at their mouths moving up and down and felt a strange detachment to them, as if they were speaking a foreign language without making a sound at all. I turned to the Essentia. Her face felt blurry and out of focus.
Have you figured it out?
No. What's happening?
This reality has already started to break.
But this didn't start today, did it?
I see. So you have noticed.
Only just today. I'm pretty oblivious to things I don't want to see, if you haven't noticed.
So, would you like me to clear some things up?
Of course. Give it to me straight.
When someone leaves a reality, a place for a new soul to enter that reality becomes available. Our souls are in constant transit if we do not enter the soul space and take direct control. So this Michael here is not the Michael from your childhood. Proto-Michael is, as he is a combination of all Michaels.
So did the old Michael leave this reality?
No. This reality is shattered. Lost souls in the soul space are slipping in and out of it.
So, Claudio and Chandra?
That is one I'll let you figure out yourself. It will be good for you. Allow me to start at the beginning. You belong to this reality, so does Sammy. When Sammy left, Vela took her place. I took advantage of Sammy leaving this reality and forced my spirit into this physical space. Understand so far?
Yes.
Michael, like Rory, Chandra, Claudio, and myself, are important to you in every reality. When this reality broke, they entered.
So,
A version of Michael, Rory, Chandra, and Claudio all come to this reality. For what?
To find you. To find me. We're going to help them.
How? This reality is broken, and from what I can tell, it's been broken for a long time.
I do not know. We must first see what form you take to destroy this reality.
I don't want to destroy this reality, or any reality. Why does it have to be me?
If it wasn't you, it would be me, or Rory, or Claudio. We are all capable of destruction. We can create or destroy. The choice is ultimately yours.
Then I choose not to destroy this reality.
Excellent. Now, if only your parallel selves agreed.
I spent the duration of the 2-hour road trip ignoring the happy and excited laughter of my friends. I was playing the events of the past year over and over again in my head. I thought back to when I first arrived in Frankton. Everything felt so different. Seeing Michael again, it seemed so normal for him to live next to me.
I gotta say I do have a soft spot for reality warping shenanigans like this. Like Weirdmageddon from Gravity Falls comes to mind. The difference is that Weirdmageddon was actually written super well. This is like
And that felt the
basically
most real of
fine.
all the things that had happened so far. I thought about Sammy. What had she been running from? Why did she leave this reality? Probably for the best. This reality has gone to literal shit. Did she perhaps sense that the end was coming? Was her reality torn apart along with mine? I thought about the mind dungeon. I had never heard of a mind dungeon before, and yet I accepted it. Just dial 333 and you'll go inside a physical version of your mind. There you can toughen up and learn to do magic. Magic? I hadn't found this strange. It was also obvious from the start. This wasn't my reality. Mind dungeons. Cats with mustaches. Beautiful women who come in and out of my life. Mysterious pan-dimensional androids. This wasn't my life. Of course something had to be wrong. I had sensed it all along. But I was so intrigued by the fun and mystery of it all. Who wouldn't be? We found parking in the city without even trying on New Year's Eve. This really was a warped reality.
Oh, wrong one. Schemate board.
I followed my friends, wishing I could tell them how I was feeling, but I knew it was coming.
Help! Help! No! Back again with another milkshake. Help! Help! Help me!
Is this our last meal together? Would we survive the night? Would this reality continue to exist? What would happen to our souls? I wish I could jump inside their brains and make them remember, but were these even the same friends I was with the past year?
God, again, this is really fucking cool. Why did it take so long for stuff like this? This is genuinely such a sick set piece. All the stuff on the sides, too. the billboards with actual, like, stylized content on the
11:55
sides.
p.m. We're all going to die. I don't know how, but I can feel it in my bones. This is how it ends.
Oh, dear God.
What the hell is that?
Oh my god! This is all so familiar!
Oh God, Michael, right. He's lived through this before.
This is it. This is the end.
Okay, guys. We trained for this.
What do you mean we trained for this?
Isn't that Alex's face? Holy shit!
Everyone! This is it! Prepare yourselves! Michael! You're back! I never left.
Holy shit! I remember everything now. What's happening?
I hope that means you all remember what's going on here. Come on! Let's knock my ugly mug back into space!
I remember thinking, this is how we die. What should have been a bright future is nothing more than a bunch of kids who thought they could make a difference. A bunch of kids who fought a losing battle.
What in the hell? It wiggling. Okay.
Give your final words to me.
Probably start with a panda barrier for whatever the hell this thing's about to do.
By the sea, there's a path I'll take with so much at stake. Just try to understand this is not a mistake. Underneath this
Fuck you, soul survivors. I'm not about to have them deal 3/4 of my health of my entire party.
the code of the task at hand. Please just understand, I can't give you what you wanna know till I know. Where's the piece of this puzzle? I'm begging, please. Where's the answer?
Bella!
What needs the void to keep us safe above the crowd? I'll risk my life.
There you are. Okay, one down.
The key unlocks our safety, runs eternally past the iron gate. I'll crack the code of our fate. Just try to understand, this is not a mistake. Until my lungs heal out, I'll keep searching underground. The light will guide my way to reach another day. In the end, I cannot feel, I cannot Where's the piece of this puzzle? I'm begging, please. Where's the answer? The one
Bella!
needs the void to keep us
Get the hell out of here!
above the ground. I'll risk my life. I'm
Really?
with uncertainty.
This music is painful, I gotta say. Well, the fight isn't scripted, but it also seems to only be using group attacks. Once again... Oh, that was a dodge, okay. Once again, this game is kind of let down by its slipshod enemy design and combat.
Get out of my reality!
In a better time, in a better place, this could genuinely have been a very cool set piece for the final battle. Instead, it is just another enemy encounter that has all the same issues as every other enemy encounter in this game. Stop doing that.
There's a path I'll take with so much to understand this is not a mistake. Underneath this heavy load, I'll travel through the moonlight, deciphering the code of the task at hand. Please just understand, I can't give you what you wanna know till I know. Where's the piece of this puzzle? I'm begging, please. Where's the answer? The one needs the void to keep us safe above the ground. I'll risk my life.
Bella!
Hopefully I can claim the key. The key unlocks our safety from death eternally. Past the iron gate, I'll crack the code of our fate. Just try to understand, this is not a mistake. Until my lungs breathe out, I'll keep searching underground. The light will guide my way to reach another day. In the end, I cannot feel, I cannot.
Not sure what I expected from the final boss, but this is quite disappointing. I'm so distracted by this fucking music. It's so bad. It so desperately wants to be something. It's genuinely distracting.
I'm gonna make you look so good! I'll take a leave of absence from walking by the sea. There's a path I'll take with so much.
It so desperately wants to be like grunge music or something, but it's ugh.
Is not a mistake. Underneath this heavy load,
the fucking
I'll travel through the moonlight, deciphering
the fucking harp flourish.
the task at hand. Please
Michael's fucking dead, and the game's response to that is magic, magical flourish sound.
Where's the piece of this puzzle? I'm begging, please. Where's the answer? The world needs the ball to keep us safe above the ground. I'll risk my The key unlocks our safety from death eternally. Past the iron gate, I'll crack the code of our fate. Just try to understand, this is not a mistake.
I see.
Until my lungs give out, I'll keep searching underground. The light will guide my way to reach another day. In the end, I cannot fail. I cannot fail. Where's the piece of this puzzle? I'm begging, please. Where's the answer? The world needs the ball to keep us safe above the ground. I'll risk my life. I'm drowning with uncertainty. I'm drowning until I find the key. I'm drowning till I find the answer dropped in the tide. In the end, I cannot fail. I cannot fail.
His music is agonizing. There goes Velo. I'd act shocked, but no. I do not care enough at this point to act shocked.
Give your final words to me. I'll
Rip.
take a leave of absence
Oh.
from walking by the sea. There's a path I'll take with so much at stake. Just try to understand, this is not a mistake. Underneath this heavy load, I'll travel through the moonlight.
I've never gotten above 20. Or Or above 20. Never gotten above 10. Come on, just banish the Ascenti already.
Please just understand, I can't give you what you wanna know till I know. Where's the piece of this puzzle? I'm begging, please. Where's the answer? The one needs the void to keep us safe above the crowd.
Oh, thank God the music is over.
It's gone. Everything is gone. I'm all that's left. How did this happen? How can I have everything one moment and be so completely alone the next? My world is destroyed. I am destroyed.
What are you going to do now?
We could live alone on this island forever. You and me. What do you say, pal? Yeah, you're right. That's a terrible idea.
Where do you think the Essentia 2000 is?
I don't know. But I really wish she was here. And Bella. And everyone else.
Fucked up, man. You fucked up. Everyone died. Because of you.
You know, I don't feel very bad for Alex, I'll be honest. He knew exactly what was gonna happen, and then it happened.
I finally understood absolute loss. Video games, music, TV, expensive record players. All of these material things have value, but they can't be valued above the people in your life. Bella lost the man who hurt her. Sammy lost her mind. Rory lost his sister. What had I ever lost? It's a funny thing to grow up with everything in life. When I was 4, I vacationed to Italy one summer. I did every year for the next 2 years, and you know how much I appreciated that travel? You guessed it. I didn't appreciate it at all. I met a kid in college who had never left the state. He said his parents didn't take vacations. I didn't realize people didn't travel. I didn't realize how much I had, and how little I had done to earn it. Now that there's nothing here, I realize what a little shit I was.
Well, congratulations. You figured it out.
I thought about my soul and whatever the hell that meant. Did I even believe in souls? Well, I did to a certain extent. I think the problem is people of 100 different ideologies say different words. Soul means one thing to one person and something entirely different to another. I thought about my mom, my sister, about Bella, Rory, Michael, Chandra, and Claudio. I thought about all my friends from college, my past girlfriends, teachers, random people on buses, and they were all gone. Simply gone. Gone where? When you die, you don't enter the soul space. Soul space isn't heaven or anything stupid like that. It's the place between places. No, that's not entirely right, though, is it? It's the place between. The place between places. There was nothing left for me here. And yet, I was scared to go. But what was the alternative? If I stayed here, I'd die, I'd starve. I'd go insane from the loneliness. The only place to go was to that place between spaces. The soul space. But how? How do I do this? How do I separate my brain from my body? How can the physical and metaphysical be separated? What happens to a mind lost to the soul space? What becomes of it? There's so many questions I should have asked the Essentia 2000. You're now face to face with God. You can ask him any question, and all you can ask is, what's for dinner? This is me in a nutshell. I lacked appreciation for those around me. I should have. No, don't think like that, Alex. There's no use in beating myself up. Is there? I don't even know anymore. Don't be so hard on yourself! It's That's what my mother said to me whenever I made a mistake. But was this the mantra I really should have adopted? Maybe I should be hard on myself. Maybe I'm a failure. Maybe acknowledging your mistakes makes you not a little shit.
Huh? Oh, this is weird. This is extremely weird. God, the camera's so bad. Please don't do a Planet of the Apes joke.
Panda, I'm so lost. Where do we go? What do we do here? I'm terrified. I miss my friends, my family. What the hell am I gonna do out here all alone?
Alex, I don't have any answers for you. I'm sorry.
What do you mean you don't have answers? You always have something to say.
Alex, how am I supposed to know what to do?
I'm only a stuffed panda.
And there he goes.
Hey, come back! I don't care if you're a toy! I need you!
That line was cut off at the start there. There he goes. Man, where are the controls like this? Well, this is frightening. These are the other Alexes, I imagine.
What did she look like for you? Mine was red. God, I miss her.
Did you see her? Is she coming back, man?
Who?
The android. The Essential 100, man. I was starting to think I made the bad choice. She said we'd explore the universe together. She said we'd see everything. All I do is sit on a rock with a bunch of dudes. Hey, wait, don't go! Oh, I haven't seen you before. Did you just get here? Yes. Can you tell me where here is? It's your room, of course. Look, I just got to the soul space. I'm lost. I'm so confused. I don't even know what we do here in the soul space. Ah, I understand. Well, we've got a bunch of the latest games from each reality, some dope beats, so just kick back and enjoy. I was with my friends, and then something happened. I was myself, but I was also a meteorite. We're all dead, I think. Shit, are you serious? Of course I'm serious! What kind of question is that? Well, none of us have ever seen it through to the end before. You're the first, I believe. Usually we leave our body when she comes to get us. Wait, who is she? Well, the Essentia 2000. She appears to us, warns us, shows us what we're gonna do, and we get the hell out of reality before anyone gets hurt. I didn't do that! I thought I could fight it! Wow, you're a brave one, but, it's impossible. How could the decent few of us actually stand a chance? There are just too many of them. Too many of who? Look, I think it would be best if you just relaxed a bit. You're gonna give yourself a panic attack. Whatever you do, just don't go to the other side of the rock. We're not allowed to go over there. Sometimes I think I should just go to the other side of the rock. I bet it's more fun over there.
This is so disturbing.
Are you here to join us? Oh, won't you please help us? I stared into the void, and all I saw was myself. We are going to destroy another reality. Are you coming?
Here it goes. Why is this suddenly a fight of good against evil? I don't quite get that.
As I followed the meteorite version of myself, I felt something drop from within me.
Why is this just suddenly a fight between nihilism and materialism? Not nihilism, materialism. Nihilism and like understanding of the self. The whole thing that the Essentia 2000 was talking about was that this stuff just happens. There is no way to stop it. It's just natural. And now this suddenly is a fight of good against evil? Throwing the entire story into question? Okay, whatever.
I was losing a part of myself. I was a burst pipe, and I was a plumber desperately trying to hold it all together. I was a metaphor for a sad, sad man. I followed the meteorite for ages, watching it destroy one reality, and then the next, then the next. Each time, it was as if I lost all my friends again. My mom, my sister, my dad, everyone I couldn't remember. Why couldn't I recall everyone? I thought about what Vela told me about soul survivors. Was I becoming a soul survivor? I was the sole survivor of my reality. It would be a fitting fate. I tried with earnest desperation to hold on to what made me, me, a star in the distance. You're gone again. Your soul is destroyed. I don't know how many times I've witnessed the loss of a reality at the hands of myself. What could I do? I wasn't strong enough on my own to defeat so many. I was cold. I didn't have a body, and yet somehow I was cold. Desperately, I longed for it. What was her name? She was a woman made of plastic. She was essential to my survival. How had she saved me? Why didn't I do? What was her name? What was my name? I needed to keep my mind. I needed to stay me as long as possible. But for what? What was I going to figure out? What was I going to accomplish? Why am I here? I desperately tried to recall my life. I arrived home from school, that I could recall. What I majored in, I met a mysterious and wonderful girl named Sammy. Yes, she was... Oh, and then she disappeared. And I never saw her again. I made friends with my neighbor, and together we met a girl from another reality. Yeah, I started having dreams about a beautiful android stuck in a van. Me, my neighbor, and the girl from another dimension met a kid on the internet whose sister died. We became good friends. I chased a mysterious being from another reality to a radio tower, where it asked me to find a record. I made 2 new friends when looking for the record. The record turned out to be by the girl from the other dimension. We played the record in the radio tower, and it woke up the sleeping android stuck in the van. We chased her down. She took me inside her mind and showed me that the world was going to end, and that I was going to end it. Together, my friends and I worked hard to stop it. My eternal friends. Friends who were there for me in every reality. What happened? We couldn't do anything. It's all over. Floating away. Floating away. I'm nothing.
Why are you here?
It's me, Panda! It's me, Panda! It's me, Panda!
Michael, is that you? Oh my god. Michael, come back! Wait for me! Shit! 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 Don't walk away!
I am awake, I am walking the sea. You say to me, I am only a machine. Blah 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 blah, blah blah blah. I shook my head, you are the best friend that I ever had. I am asleep, I am dreaming the sea. I got a crow, and the crow's name is Molly. She has no wings, she was never a bird. She is the worst friend that I ever had.
You can just screw yourself over, I notice.
Did you see Michael? Where did Michael go? Wait, no, don't run! I'm coming!
Why are the lines so quiet?
was no wish, she was never of my birth. She is the worst friend that I ever had.
Audio? Hey, hey, don't go! I'm coming, wait for me! Chandra? Chandra? Don't leave me too! Where are you all going?
How did I get here? How had I found this planet on my own? How is the meteorite not already here? Something is happening. Somewhere in the isolated recesses of my mind, like a warm light in the distance, an idea is forming. A completely human genius and kind-intentioned idea. Something that no other version of me would do. And now my body is filled with that overwhelming feeling that I'm about to do the right thing. I always made a choice. A lazy choice. Not today. Today, I choose differently. As I approached the planet, I wondered about the nature of their reality. Could I intervene? Was there another me in this reality?
That font still sucks.
Before you answer, I want to thank you for listening to my long story.
You have no idea the fucking fear that I just felt in my heart when I saw the word beluga. Oh no.
I'm afraid that this reality will soon end. And, once again, you'll be destroyed, along with Vela, Chandra, Rory, Claudio, and Michael. I have drifted aimlessly in the soul space, and it is terrifying. With each passing moment, I lost a tiny portion of myself. Each time I witnessed the various versions of myself extinguish life in another reality, I lost an even greater peace. Alone, tired, terrified. I saw everything with such terrific clarity that my own mind felt vague and boundless. Coming to you, asking for help. I think about how the Essentia 2000 must have felt first coming to me. When I'm looking at you, I get this feeling like you've made up your mind long before I even asked for your help. So what do you say? Will you help me defeat parallel versions of ourselves?
I like how there's the option to say no, and I'm curious.
I understand that in your reality, you interface with the soul space via a gaming device. Man, I wish I had one of those. That would have made my life so much. There are many things I have to tell you, but to tell you everything would probably take a very long time. Hours, maybe.
I'm sure you would love to.
I wish I could say how sorry I am for everything that's happened to you in your parallel lives because of my mistakes. Unfortunately, I lacked the courage to act in the past. But I plan to make up for it today. In my reality, I knew you all as Michael, Vela, Rory, Claudio, and Chandra.
Oh god, is it about to do what I think it's about to do?
In many lives, you were different things to me. But names and relationships don't matter. What matters is how much you've always been there for me. I want you all to join me once again and do something absolutely crazy. I plan on confronting Proto-Me and destroying it. I don't know what will happen when I get there, but I've faced this thing before, and I think I know what I need to do to defeat it. Me. Us. Me.
I was kind of hoping it would be like a first-person thing, like VR. But the camera sucks already. I don't want to know what it would be like in first person.
Michael! Is that you? Holy crap, you look awesome like that. Sorry, you're, Michael to me. I don't know your name here.
No problem. So, what's going on?
Yep, that's what I thought.
Basically, this guy Alex is extremely lazy in a lot of parallel lives, and his inaction and other appalling personality flaws are going to be the death of us all. Is that right?
Yeah, something like that.
It's nice to meet you. Wow, you're a lot shorter than they are.
Yep. Lay it on me. Guess that's one thing that isn't different in this reality.
Yo, let's do this. I've always wanted to punch you, so I'm pumped.
I'm game.
Hey, man. So we're gonna save the world, huh?
I'm sorry, Avery. This is the contract that you have signed.
Man, I've always wanted to do that.
So, it would appear as if I succeeded in a parallel life.
Oh god, this is the technology. It's fucking phone, PK phone.
I can't promise any other worlds will be safe from me, but I can promise we're going to save this one. Okay, guys, let's do this. This is going to be the hardest thing I've ever done, but I know we can do it.
Oh, hi, Gygus. Terrifying. For the record, I don't have red hair.
I don't want to fight with you. Go away. I just want to consume.
What the hell are you consuming realities for? Why do you have to do this?
I must have spectacle. I must have presentation. Come on, entertain me.
There's no reasoning with this one. Sorry, Alex. Looks like we have no choice.
Something about the... Something about Michael facing directly towards the camera with the cat with the name Dave is unbelievably funny to me. Also, oh no. Oh, right. Interesting. I never screwed around with Chandra much, but her effects seem very cool. True to form for this game so far, everything is super long-winded and kind of just easy. It's easy but requires constant attention. This truly is the desert bus of RPGs. That's enough for an EP strike, at least. There are fucking 4 of these encounters, man. And probably another one after that. Why is it like this? Okay, the panda skin tunic is actually kind of cute, I have to say. It's disturbing, but cool.
Don't come in here! This is private!
God, the music. try a strike on the CPU and see if it just goes up in smoke. Hoping it's not just a... Come on. Oh, come on. Only now am I hitting the perfects. Thank you. Beef. Of course. Not only does this boss have a healing guy, he also has a shit ton of health, just like Yuzu. Stop throwing your fucking cum socks at me. I love how my character just has the 1,000-yard stare that's shared by literally every other character. It's tradition, seemingly. Ah, crap. Please don't. Hey. Ah, I see. You know, under normal circumstances, I'd stop here. I'm finishing the game today.
It's too far. I can't reach it. This is too hard. I just want to watch you sleep with me.
Please God, tell me this guy does not play stat games. Or not, status games, rather, and that's his shtick. His music is giving me a headache.
Smile for the camera, baby!
Really? Okay. It's gonna do nothing. Yeah. I'm just gonna wait till those buffs wear off. Okay. willing to trust. Behold, the Alex YIIK.
The truth is, I'm not original. Everything I have to say that you found interesting has been said before. This is just the first time you've heard it. I am a quote machine. I string things together smarter people have said to make myself appear to have value. I'm the definition of pretentious. Forgive me.
I'm not gonna give you the opportunity to do your dumb shit with your shield. Thank you for your trouble. Oh, piss. Okay, so the transition happens on after Michael's turn. You know, the sad thing is, like I was saying before, I'm playing these fights fairly optimally. I'm no longer at the point in the game where it's more optimal to just use your regular move instead of your beatdowns. Like, I'm at the end of the game and there are stronger options. And I'm using those stronger options. And I'm also preventing the enemy from attacking. And it's still taking this long. I'm sorry you're having to play Cleric this whole portion of the game, Vela. I apologize, you're a badass. I just wish it could be under better circumstances. Why am I not allowed to use the Essentia at all in these fights? Because she's presumably out there somewhere too, right? This is genuinely making me tired, because I'm just doing the same shit over and over and over and over again. But whatever, this is either the last fight or the second to last fight. This fight would have been over so much longer ago if I had just removed the elemental affinity. That was stupid of me. Ah, piss. I'm literally starting to forget the muscle memory. Alright, there's either 1 or 0 fights left in the game. That's my best guess. You know, I hope it's 0.
Wait! Don't go. I need to talk to you. Honestly, this is gonna be a little hard to say because I know how much it's going to hurt. But I have to warn you, just beyond that light, you're going to discover something really terrible. Nothing I can say is going to make it easier. But I need to say this to you. I'm sorry it used me to get to you. I'm sorry for all the lies it told you when all you wanted to do was help me. Even though it may feel like it was all for nothing, I appreciate how hard you tried. I'm going to go back to where I call home now. Thank you for everything.
Ugh.
I know you. I recognize you. Oh. Oh, wow.
Essentia? Oh, what is this? How are you here?
I'm really surprised to see you here. I'm glad you made it this far.
Is Proto-Alex here? I'm here to finally end this. What did she say to get you here? Look, I don't want any trouble. Just let me drink my tea.
Come on, Alex, attack. Take him out. You've come this far.
Jesus. This again? Oh, hilarious, yeah. Look, I'm not your enemy. We're one and the same. We go through this every damn time, woman. Tell him the truth. If he still wants to kill me after, then I'll take my chances with a tussle. What the fuck are you talking about?
Oh, they finally dropped one.
Look, man, I don't want to burst your bubble, but she lies all the time. Whatever she thinks you want to hear comes out of her mouth. She envies my power. And we may all be one and the same, but I drew the proverbial long straw. She needs all the help she can get, even if it's from a skinny MC. What the hell? Yeah, look, I'll make this simple for you. I'm you, you're me, she's us as well. The division of our soul isn't exactly natural, and she wants out. She wants to be the last one. So, tell me.
Oops.
What lies did she tell you to get you here? Essentia. Is this true? Sammy? Fella? Was that all a lie?
It is often necessary to lie to yourself to get a tough job done. You've done it. We've all done it. I said what I needed to say to get you here. I'm sorry if I used the poor girl's disappearance as a catalyst. But would anything else really have motivated you?
Again, the fact that they used a real incident for this just makes it all the worse.
I can't... How the fuck is this possible? How could you lie to me?
Alex, won't you help me? Destroy him. Come on, take him out. You've come so far. End this division. End this strife. Without him, there will be no conflict.
Now you know the truth. Just go home. I don't want to fight anyone. I don't want to hurt you. You've been through enough. Just relax. Take a deep breath and let me know what you want to do.
So I have the option of either taking her side or taking his side.
Did you decide? Will you fight?
I feel like if I don't fight, I get bad ends, so... Yippee! Oh. They're immune to status, huh? Alright, that's an instant kill. Oh. Are you fucking serious?
Hey, Alex. You don't know who I am, probably.
Are you fucking serious?
Not a lot of people do. But I'm gonna offer you some advice. I've lost everything. Trust me, I really have. I know what it's like to do everything in your power to try and improve your life with a valiant effort, only to disappoint your friends, family, and fan base.
You know, I was under the assumption that this wasn't in the game anymore. But this is one of the things that I've heard about this game. One of the last things that it does is complain about how Two Brothers didn't sell well.
Life is hard, but it's important that you keep on fighting. You're not supposed to be here. You're not supposed to go on yet. I want you to go back, and I want you to fight. I doubt I'll ever get my chance to fight again, because some people have worked really hard to prevent me from finishing my quest. But you still have a chance. Think about the conflict that stands in your way. Think about the division inside you. Tackle it with your brain. And maybe, just maybe, this time it will work out for you. I tried my hardest, and I'm happy with what I accomplished. But you're younger. You can do so much. Don't let this be the end for you.
Did you decide? Will you fight?
Okay, if it's anything like the first time, I get 2 rotations around the table and then I die. Looks like it. Psychonaut string instruments, give me strength. I do not trust the fight to be this easy. Okay, good, I don't have to sit through the whole spiel.
Look.
Oh, wait, I see.
Did you decide? Will you?
I'm pretty sure you can run from this fight. I don't have to attack them, I have to attack the statues.
Get out!
Bingo.
Okay. If you think this is the right thing to do, I'll follow your lead. On 3, let's unplug them.
Whoa, wait, don't do that! That's the only thing keeping this division permanent.
Do not unplug us. We will be whole again. Don't do it. Don't unplug. Without this, everything goes back to the way it was.
I don't know what's gonna happen if we do this, but this is what my heart's telling me to do.
If you do this, only one of us will be here!
This is it. Unplug them. I don't know which of us will remain, but I want to thank you. You helped me fight this battle. You were everything I ever wanted to be.
You get the chair.
It's over. It's all done. I'm with you. It's all up to you now. Sorry again for dragging you into this. I shouldn't have been so stupid. Everything she said really got to me. I was so worried about hurting my friends. I didn't realize the difference between being flawed and being evil. Well, anyway, it doesn't matter now.
What?
Look out for us. Look out for me. Take it easy.
Oh, dear God, we made it. Okay, so, I'm gonna be honest. There's a certain sense of... what's the word for it? Finality. Whenever I finish playing a game like Amori, or Suits, or Lisa, there's a sense of joy and inner peace. I think is the best way to describe it. That I finished the game, and that it was an enjoyable experience, and that I get to finally close the book, move on to something else, and contemplate on what I learned from this game. And I'm drawing a blank here. I liked some aspects of this game. Some of the writing was a little fun at times. There were some interesting ideas hidden under all the rubbish. But man, there was so much fucking rubbish. There was so much garbage here. Like, hey, there's Bowen. I think Toby Fox is also down there somewhere. But yeah, there he is. I'm still filled with that same internal strife that I was filled with at every other step of the journey. I don't feel closure, because this game felt like it should have ended 5 areas ago. I don't feel happy that it's over. I feel exhausted, and I feel like I'm going to lose my voice tomorrow. I don't feel happy that I've made it through this story, because the 90% of the story was absolute nonsense. I don't feel happy that the characters' story arcs are resolved, because half of them weren't. And the other half was Alex's story arc, which barely counts. I'd give the game credit for having a half-decent soundtrack at times, but as it approached the end, the tracks were just unbearable. They were so miserable. The track for Proto Alex was terrible. All of the tracks for the Proto Alexes at the ending sequence were bad. And I had to listen to that for over an hour. Just... as much as I want to give the game credit for some genuinely interesting storytelling in the 3rd act, I can't. I just can't. This game has way too many problems to say anything about it other than it sucks. I'll say thank you for... I feel like thanks for making it, because it's genuinely interesting, and I've never been this conflicted about a game before. But, man, it was a fucking struggle making it through this game. Absolutely not. And I feel like, on one hand, I felt like I was being mean to the game, but I heard different like opinions from other people, and I know like 3 or 4 is not a very good sample size, but you try finding people who have done full playthroughs of this game. So much of it is like I feel like I was being quite kind to the game. Now, there is one more thing that I want to show. I remember hearing that this third option is apparently a silent protagonist mode. I was under the impression you unlocked it when you beat the game, but I guess not. But yeah. I made it. Christ's sake, I made it. I'm on the verge of crying, and not for the right reasons. I'm just gonna go to fucking bed. I got class tomorrow. It's almost 2:30 a.m. right now. But thanks for coming with me on this journey, genuinely. There are so few Let's Plays of this game that I could find because everyone makes it to either the alpaca or makes it basically to the Rory area and then stops. So I felt an obligation to play through every last inch of it. Just so I can say, plain and simple, that I did not enjoy this game. Every ounce of it. It was vile from top to bottom. There were cool concepts and ideas in here, but just because you start with a cheeseburger doesn't mean it'll taste good if you put it in a blender, man. There's a nuance to game design and a nuance to storytelling that this game just doesn't get. So here's to 1.5, I guess, and hoping that Axe Studios actually delivers and makes a half-decent game. I'm sure as hell not going to be playing it. I'm going to be playing World of Goo instead, because I like that game. That's all I got for now. Thanks for coming on this journey with me, y'all. Thanks for watching.